Hi everyone, it's Miss Amy, and today for Book Talks, I am going to book talk last year's Newbery Award winner and the honor books, which are right here. I'm so excited because this is in preparation for Monday, which is when the new Newbery and Caldecott get announced. Tomorrow I will highlight last year's Caldecott Awards, but today is the Newberries. So I'm going back to my journal so that I can share them with you. Okay, so New Kid is a graphic novel. I think it might be the first graphic novel that won a Newbery. If I'm correct, it is by Jerry Craft, and it is the story of a young black kid in a predominantly white private school and his issues with being a minority, with being black, with being an artist, and being on financial aid, and being the new kid at his school. And it's funny because I just read another book which was very similar, but it was a YA book, and it was a field guide to the North American teenager. Definitely for older kids, but really very similar situation with a new kid at a school and being different from everybody else, and being a black kid in a predominantly white school. So anyways, terrific. Illustrations are phenomenal, and there is a sequel to this one called Class Act. So that was last year's Newbery Award winner. So the honor books, Newbery honor books for last year, Scary Stories, which I just finished reading, and this was it was a family of foxes, and two foxes in particular, Mia and Yuli, and they are from two different families. They end up together, accidentally saving each other and helping each other and encouraging each other while they have this wild adventure trying to survive. And it's all about these scary stories that are being told. And the Fox family, one by one, they are too scared to hear the end of the story. And you have to read it. There was only one part that I was like, really? And it was the author's depiction of Miss Potter, Beatrix Potter. I was frustrated by that, but read the book, find out why, find out what you think, and give your own opinion. So that is that story. Other words for home is another one. That one I read early on. And Judah is a Syrian girl fleeing from her war-torn country to America as a refugee for safety. And she's trying to be seen for who she is, but deals with hate crimes against other Muslim neighbors. And this is a piece of the author's story as a young girl. And it is so relevant and really promotes empathy and understanding. And it's a good read for all. So I loved that story. And many of these stories are also available on audio. Undefeated. So this is really cool because the Undefeated, I think I shared this in a video earlier this year. This one was a Caldecott Medal winner and a Newbery Honor book. by Kwame Alexander and Kadir Nelson. And this is just a beautiful story about empowerment and what happened to the Black people and race and everything for years and generations, and is still happening. You know, people are being mistreated and misunderstood, and are not being given the voice that they truly deserve. So this is a very powerful kind of historical representation of the plight of a Black person in America. And then this is a young adult. This was Genesis Begins Again by Alicia D. Williams. This was a Newbery Honor book as well. And this is the story of a Genesis. And she keeps a list of the reasons why, she's 13, why she doesn't like herself, and what it is about her. So her family is always being put out of their house. Her dad has a gambling problem, maybe a drinking problem too. Genesis thinks it's all her fault. She wasn't born looking like her mama, and she's too Black, and she is trying to fix her family, but while all that's going on, while she's trying to help everybody else, she discovers that there are good things about herself, and she's finding the things that she likes about herself, and is recognizing that she has value as well. So read this. This is definitely a YA, so a little bit older, but a terrific story as well. I hope you check these out, and hugs to you all. I'm so excited for Monday and the Newbery announcements, because we absolutely will get them all at the library, any that we don't already have. And yeah, I'm super excited to see what gets awarded and to read them if I haven't. Hugs. Miss Amy, happy reading.